Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Are you excited to make the recipe for today? Let's begin! Let's prepare the dry ingredients first. For the pie crust, we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Then add half a teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Mix them well. Then add a cup of cubed cold butter. Mix the butter to the flour until it forms a pebble-like consistency. Now it's time to add the wet ingredients, starting with a half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Then crack an egg and separate the yolk from the white. We only need the yolk to give our crust a nice golden color. The egg whites will not go to waste. Keep it in the fridge ready for the pie filling for later. Now add 2 tablespoons of iced water first. Mix them all together really well. And then add another tablespoon of iced water. It is imperative to add iced water to our mixture to prevent the batter from melting. Once the consistency looks like this, form the dough into round shape, but do not knead it. Kneading the dough will activate the gluten, and we want our dough short. Typically, pie crust for an egg pie isn't supposed to be short, but I don't like it that way, so I changed the recipe a bit. Now wrap it in a cling film and keep it in the fridge for at least 40 minutes to an hour. After 40 minutes, we are now ready to make our crust. Dust the baking mat with flour and we are ready to roll. Sprinkle some flour to our dough before rolling to keep it from sticking. Carefully roll the pin to our delicate short dough. And make sure to dust it from time to time to easily roll it. Any torn part can be patched back and roll it back again. Roll the dough according to your desired thickness. And now our dough is looking perfectly thin. Carefully roll the dough to the rolling pin. Then take a greased pan and carefully put the rolled dough on top. Now shape the dough in the pan. Be extra careful not to tear it. I like my crust to be thinner, but you can adjust it to your liking as well. Now trim the extra dough from the pan. And use the trimmed dough to patch the thinner parts of the crust. This will also ensure that nothing will go to waste. And now for my favorite part, the crimping of the dough. Just follow how I crimp the edges of the pie in this video. Once done, keep the dough in the fridge while we make our pie filling. Yay! Isn't that gorgeous? In the saucepan, combine 385 ml of double cream and 385 ml of evaporated milk. Traditionally, egg pie only calls for evap milk, but I like mine to be extra richer, so I made it half and half. Heat in a very low fire. We only need to scald the milk mixture and not boil it. Now let's crack some eggs. And gradually add a cup of sugar to the mixture. We do this to make sure the sugar will dissolve in the egg mixture well. Now add 50 grams of dehydrated ube powder. This will add a lovely ube flavor to our pie. Looking quite muddy, right? No worries. Now take the scalded milk and add it gradually to the egg mixture. It is best to add it slowly to prevent scrambling the eggs. This way, the custard will be smoother and absolutely creamier in texture. And for a maximum flavor and a vivid purple color, let's add in 2 tablespoons of Ube Essence. This will amp up the ube flavor even more, so be quite generous. Mix it really well. Now add the last tablespoon of the Ube Essence. Love that gorgeous purple color. Take a fine sieve and strain the mixture to make sure there's no lumps in our ube custard. Remember that egg white earlier? Let's now whisk it to a soft peak. Turn the hand mixer to low and mix the egg white until it reaches the right consistency. Now that's perfect. Combine the beaten egg whites to the ube mixture. The egg white will stay afloat and will brown during baking, a signature of a classic egg pie. Now let's pour in the mixture in the chilled pie crust. Scrape all the mixture out. Do not waste any of that ube goodness. Now knock those bubbles out and distribute the foam evenly. It's bake time! Bake it for 15 minutes in 180 degrees, then lower it down to 160 for another 60 minutes or until golden brown. Isn't that looking just perfect? Let it rest for 30 minutes and then keep it in the fridge for at least 12 hours. It is important to keep it chilled before serving so that the custard is completely set. "12 hours? I just can't wait to dig in." After 12 hours, the moment of truth. Hold the pie crust and carefully cut through it. It is quite short, so it can easily break. Wipe your knife on each and every cut with a damp cloth to make sure you get a clean cut pie. Oh, hello there, you beauty! Now for the ultimate test, the chef's favorite. It's tasting time! Looking at that big bite, it is surely
delicious.
Thank you guys for watching. If you like this recipe, please give it a go and tell me what you guys think. I'd love to definitely hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do not forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell to keep you updated from all the latest videos in this channel. Once again, this has been your Acoustic Chef. See you guys soon. Ciao!